When I look at this cover, I wonder, who do you see when you look at that cover?
My eyes definitely tell, 1,000 words. There's a lot of pain in my eyes there. There was a lot of unknown and just not really knowing if the future, how things were gonna pan out for me. And this was, gosh, I think I must have been 18 in that picture.
Colton Haynes, behind the jock-turned-werewolf in the hit series Teen Wolf.
Where are you getting your juice?
Is a guy who recalls the fight for survival as he takes us on a trip down Memory Lane.
You leave nothing out in this book. Why now?
I went to this superhero convention, and this young queer kid came up to me and was crying and told me how my story helped him come out to his family. And I was like, you know what? I need to stop just hiding myself and living in the shadows and actually step into the light and really share my story, because there's a lot of people that this could help. Once I was in the right headspace to do that, it just poured out of me.
The book dives deep into the tumultuous life of the actor, a behind-the-curtain look at the realities of working in Hollywood from his own experience, sharing stories of addiction, abuse, body image, and his coming-out story. Haynes hopes Memory Lane stands as a beacon of light for those dealing with similar issues.
In the dedication, I say to all the queer kids who long for love and attention, to the ones who'd break their own arm, if only to have somebody sign their cast, know that you are deserving of love without pain. So this book, hopefully, can help a lot of people.
Haynes went off to LA as a 17-year-old openly gay man, hoping to become an actor. But when he got to Hollywood, he says his sexuality prevented him from landing a part.
Basically, having to go back into the closet for my career was really damaging for me. Having to take movement for the actor classes to fix my mannerisms, and having to put Post-it notes and things under my tongue to fix my lisps, and having to talk an octave lower, trying to just be seen, but also hiding that part of ourselves. That it can be really detrimental to your mental health.
What was that mental health journey like for you? Because there's so many years that aren't in this book.
It took a while. I've, been working on myself for a long time. I was just living for everyone else. I was never living for me. I'm still figuring out who I am because I had to be so many different people.
Amidst the journey to self-acceptance, Haynes revealing the alleged abuse he faced as a child from his father and uncle, all while dealing with his own mother's alcoholism.
I saw the destructive nature that my parents were, putting all of us through and, putting themselves through. And then I found myself trying my hardest to not live in my parents' footsteps and then doing exactly what they did.
Haynes shared a complicated relationship with his mother, posting a video of him breaking down while writing the chapter dedicated to her.
I'm trying to finish the chapter of my mom.
It wasn't until I grew up that I realized that she was doing the best that she could. Then once I started getting close with her, she was given 6 months to live.
During those 6 months, the final 6 months of her life, there was a realization for you where you felt like you were repeating her mistakes?
I had a water bottle filled up with tequila in the left side of the recliner, and then I had one of vodka. And I would drink from the second I woke up until the second I went to bed.
Now 4 years sober, Haynes is opening up on the toll of his own addiction to Adderall and alcohol.
I started feeling like I could cut corners. Eventually that caught up to me, and I ended up needing to get help, and I'm so thankful that I did.
But Haynes admits he wouldn't change a thing.
Is this a book of regrets, or is it a book of strength?
It's definitely, I would say, a book of strength, because everything that happened to me was really helped me get to where I am today, and I'm the person who has to I have to hit every branch on the way down, or else I'm not gonna learn the lesson.
And while Haynes's next chapter is still being written, he's entering it with a newfound acceptance and pride.
Is Colton Haynes proud of Colton Haynes?
Why is this happening? You're making me cry. I'm on the road to being proud, and this is definitely a step in the right direction.
What message would you want young people especially to take away from this?
That you're not alone. Growing up, it's constantly wanting to be like other people and, bend yourself into a pretzel to be exactly the way that people want you to be, or even just to fit in. And it's just, I want people to be their authentic selves. I want them to find their light.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.